Uh, it's A.O.C. I just wanted y'all to know, you gotta keep the faith. Even when you're in a bad place, keep your head up and keep the faith. There's always gonna be a good outcome somewhere. Just flow with me real quick. Let the beat drop, bruh. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. Even when you're in a bad place, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. Even when you're in a bad place, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith.
A.O.C, the real deal. Popping out no Navy SEAL. Ripping line, guess I'm for real. I'm keeping faith, you know how I feel. I'm in the studio, showing off the skill. I swallow grudges up like a pill. God wanna earth, then wanted to be time. Say when ahead and took to be still. God, he changed my life. God, he taught me the ways of faith. And he kept me safe, even when I wasn't really safe place. And he kept his hand up on my life. He helped me finish the race. And he showed me the pace. Good life, it had a real good taste. And I'm sick and tired of all these rappers claiming they gonna be the best. See, God, he put a task in my life for me to conquer the rest. And I'ma conquer the best. And I'ma be at the top. And no, I'm never gonna stop. And no, I'm never gonna drop. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me. Not even no copies. You're thinking that I'm playing flippy. My rhymes are sloppy. And I ain't playing. Leaving a big lion. Half the world in my hands. Ain't no bands to make them dance, huh?
You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. Even when you're in a bad place, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. You gotta keep the faith, you gotta keep the faith. Even when you're in a bad place, you gotta keep the faith.
Yeah, with thrills, my verses, they is no deal. I'm cooking up with no meal. You really wanna know how I feel? I hate is hurt the mind, and I don't really got no skill. But in the back of my head, I know that my flow is too real. You're thinking that I'm playing, I read the Bible almost every day. And I got these scriptures in my mind, and I'ma let them lay. And I'ma show my true feelings in my verses, and I'm willing. And I got the skill and got the willing to break off a dealing, huh? And I'm rhyming, bruh. You're thinking I'm playing designing, bruh. And in my songs, bruh, I'm speaking my mind, and bruh. See, God, it changed my life, and I'm trying to spread the word. And I wish that I could fly away sometimes just like a bird. And you're thinking I'm playing, and get hot, know you heard, and I leave a beat laying, huh? And I'm leaving it laying, and got the word in my hands, and I feel like I am the man. And I'm here to follow God's master plan, and I'm here to make my stand, huh?